Part of that strategy of accelerating your goals, accelerating the pace, speeding things up is elimination. You can't take on more responsibility with your kids, responsibility with goals, running an ultra marathon, adding a new business line, starting, whatever, without eliminating. Something has to give. So if you take the same 24-hour day that we've all been operating on, but now you say, I want to run a marathon. Well, now you have to create an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours on a weekend for training runs. Where does that time come from? It has to come from either being more efficient or elimination. Maybe you're not watching as much TV. Maybe you're taking your phone and shutting it off. Maybe you're saying no to other meetings, but you have to eliminate. And most people don't do that. And they're like, I'm overwhelmed. I have too much going on. Well, you have to eliminate. There's a balancing act to these kind of things, to businesses, to goals, and to all that. So that's the first thing is you have to eliminate. The second thing is you have to focus. Whatever your goal is, if you want to accelerate it, you have to have a plan that gets executed by focusing on your plan and executing your plan. You can't just wing it. People think like there has to be a strategy around that. The third thing is you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent day after day, getting after whatever your goal is. If you're building a business, you have to do something that moves the needle every day. Maybe you miss a day or two, but there has to be a true consistency. You eliminate, you get better and more efficient with your time. You focus, right? You're super consistent. You want to have an end date towards your goal, whatever it is. Like there's a ton of research around having a definitive end date. When people say, I want to lose weight in 2022, that's different than saying, I want to lose weight for my wedding on March 23rd, where there's a definitive date. The reason why 98% of people finish marathons, a big reason, there's a definitive date. I'm not just going to run a marathon. I'm running the New York Marathon on this date. So you want to assign a date the best that you can, and you want to put in a little bit of extra time towards that goal. You have to, the balance, like I don't believe, people always say like, how do you balance? I don't believe there's perfect balance. When you have a goal, you have to weigh it a little bit more than your other stuff. And then when the goal's over, you go back.